This is a HeadGum podcast.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to A Funny Feeling Podcast. I'm Betsy Sidaro.
And I'm Marcy Jarrow. This is a podcast where comedians tell us their paranormal experiences, and we listen to yours as well.
Oh, yeah. And if you have one of these paranormal experiences that you want to share with us, please email it to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Now get cozy.
And prepare yourself to be scared silly.
This is a Funny Feeling podcast. Betsy, we're on a fucking roll.
Dude, I'm so stoked. I can't believe what a roll we're on.
Yeah, we're doing the premise of our podcast again, which is interviewing our funny friends and having them tell us stories. So I'm so excited.
Wow. Who'd have thunk? 2025, we're back, baby.
We're back.
Took us a couple of years.
So, few years of literally doing whatever else we wanted. So
yeah.
So excited about our guest today.
Me too.
I feel like maybe I've known her close to 10 years now. At least like 9, I'm sure, right?
Cool.
You have seen her in House Party on HBO Max, and she is the host of I'm Kinda That Witch. Welcome, Shakira Janae Paye. Woo!
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Thank you for being here.
Yes.
Yeah, Shakira is very funny. We were just talking about
funny
how I met her through teaching her 301 at UCB.
Yes.
My favorite.
Yes.
It was truly like, I'm not joking, my favorite 301 class. Oh, my favorite normal improv class. I've taught like some all female classes that I also liked, or all like female identifying or non-binary, and those were also good. So
oh, fun. Yeah. I mean, it was a fun class. We just cut up and like, I don't know. I felt like it was like summer break or something. It was like the rules are out. You can play, kids. And we were in there.
The best experiences are ones where they feel like camp.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yes. Like summer camp. It felt like summer camp with my friends. I think I made cupcakes and you ended up missing that last day. And I was like, I wrote your name on the
Yes, I think I've heard this story before.
Yes,
it's very sad.
Because there's a picture of all of us like, Marcy, we missed you.
I wonder what I was doing. I have no fucking clue what was going on because I never really skipped. So
I know. I felt like you were booked and busy.
Oh my God.
You had offers. You had
Mercy.
Oh my
had
God.
stuff going on.
That one time I got booked and then I was busy. So tell us about I'm Kind of That Witch.
Oh, fun. It is a podcast, but I'm kind of recording it kind of like in a talk showy vibe because that was kind of what I was thinking when I started. And I love the woo-woo. We mix the messy with the mystical, the spiritual with the skeptical, and we talk about all the subjects. I'm in real life now a breathwork practitioner, so I do breathwork classes.
Oh,
cool.
So yeah, with like breathwork, we like when we breathe, we get like 70% more oxygen in during breath work, which inevitably can create like sort of psychedelic experiences. Like if you do breath work long enough, DMT can be released and like you get really like deep in there. Actually, one of my spooky stories, now that I'm thinking of it, I was doing a breath work session. Some stuff came up.
Cool.
So
how did you get into that?
So before the pandemic, I was on like ClassPass. You guys know ClassPass?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and they had a meditation studio on there called Unplugged. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll go over and check out some meditation. I probably need that. And one of them was breath work. And then I left and I was like, what the hell did I just do? I don't know if you can I curse? But
yeah. Go nuts.
And I was like, what the hell did I just do? What just happened to me? Like, whoa, I was so out of body. Like I've never, because meditating can be really hard to like, your thoughts keep moving. But with breath work, work is the operative word is what I say, because you're focused on the work of the breathing. So it kind of distracts you from meditating. And then you put yourself in such a heightened state that you're just like, whoa, I'm floating right now. Wow. And some people cry and some people just feel good. And You tap into your sympathetic nervous system, which we don't do often. So a lot of times emotions come up. It's really, really great and powerful. So I did a
Whoa.
class, really enjoyed it. Pandemic happens. I think I was doing it a little bit in the house by myself, and I was like, I should really get into that again. And then one day I was like, well, none of your friends are doing it. And none of your friends know what this is. And
Yes.
like I dragged Oscar to a class in Santa Monica. Like
Fun.
I would drag friends to this studio for this random person to show them what this thing is that I really like. And then I was like, hey, maybe you can learn and just be the person to show.
Yeah.
And you just, I mean, literally, the healing is up to the person. I just
Yeah.
create the space. So the podcast, I'm kind of that witch. Like our first episode is breath work because I wanted to mix like humor and healing and like woo woo and what happens and all that kind of stuff in one place with comedy. Because I feel like all of the like healery, like breath work and mental health are always like very
Yes.
like we're here. It's like church.
It's very
And we're
Yes.
serious.
like, yeah, it's
Yeah,
very serious.
very
It's like we're going to
serious.
church. And I was like, well, my church is like wacky and we make jokes.
I love that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I also grew up in
Have
a
you?
church
Oh,
that
go.
the priest always did a set. He always did a tight
Oh,
five.
did he?
Absolutely.
Oh, wow.
Father
That's fun.
Father Bob was always writing jokes for mass.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
man.
great.
Ours was just talking about like dying and going to hell.
Yeah, yeah. My
That's
church,
it.
my pastor was like, like hip hop energy, but
Fun.
like for Jesus, so heavy. So it's like,
Yes.
I mean, that church was insane. My church was so insane. I'm from Baltimore.
I was going to ask
I
where you're
just,
from. Yeah.
yeah, I just think back, we were non-denominational. And I remember, like, I don't know, TMI, my pastor did something very like terrible with like the teens, all the teens to the front of the church. If you've been smoking weed and having sex, get on the altar. If you've been smoking weed and having sex, get on the altar. He's like screaming in our face with a dead serious face. And the women of the church are like, they're like falling out. Parents are. So then, of course, we all are getting on the altar. And then after church, my mom was like, Shakira, why did you have sex? And I was like, girly, I'm 16. I don't know.
You know,
What? It was like it was like bashing. And then we'd go eat like fried chicken at like Golden Corral.
when you
After church.
when you go to Catholic church, if you say the priest did something really terrible to all the teens, it's going to go in a different
Oh.
direction.
That's where I thought we were. I was like, oh my
Oh
god.
no.
No, I mean, we had other things. We had like child abuse. I remember there was one person who went to our church and their son the pastor just took the son in because he beat him so bad after church in the bathroom, so loud, screaming. All these parents just listening, knowing child abuse is happening.
Oh my god.
And like, not a beat in regular, because everybody, growing up in my era was kind of getting spankings
Yeah.
occasionally.
I'm in
But this
from the
was
South
like,
too, so
yeah, this was like, so that was the closest I would say there would be times. There was another person in the church who I remember saying to my mom as an adult, I was like, why did y'all just let him abuse him? I knew it was wrong. You knew it was wrong.
Oh god.
No one said anything.
It's so funny though. Like I
Yeah.
talk about it with my mom sometimes and I'm like, how weird is it that we say it's illegal to hit grown-ups, but if someone weighs 40 pounds, you're allowed to do it?
Right?
That's wild.
that is
That's so
pretty
wild.
nuts.
And you know that they can't beat you. Like even if you guys are fighting fist to
Right.
fist, like,
And you're doing it because you're mad?
but you love them.
Oh, yeah.
God, it's so
too nuts.
complicated.
It's too
Weird.
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 Right?
Yeah, weird.
Yeah.
Betsy, you were about to ask something. I interrupted you talking
Yeah, I'm
about.
curious. Have you gotten in your breath work like to that like kind of DMT vibe phase? Like,
So I had probably the most intense when I did the training because I
yeah.
went from like, oh, I took a class once this week to like, I'm doing 2 breathwork sessions in one day.
Whoa.
And like,
Too much air.
Yeah. I'm literally
Whoa.
like I'm getting so much blood through my body. Like I'm crystallized. I'm not coked up, but I was like feeling like, whew. But I also, my grandmother passed away the morning that I started my first breathwork
Oh
workshop.
God.
Yes. So
Oh.
I know. So I'm a part like grieving, and then I'm also fully just like having the most breath work I've ever done in my life. So I'm like processing. But one of the days I had like clear visuals of like I was talking, like I felt like I was with her and some of my ancestors. Like I felt
Whoa.
like I was being like receiving a warm hug from them.
Oh
It
my
was really,
God.
yeah. And like I remember being like so out of body. Like a lot of times I can't get out of my own head.
Uh-huh.
And there I was just like fully like floating. I was like, I don't even feel like I'm in my body right now. I'm like, I don't, my brain isn't working one bit. I'm fully
Yeah.
in subconscious, like out of consciousness, feeling like I'm seeing their faces and feeling their love, which like made me, I was just like weeping, like,
Yeah, that's so nice.
yeah.
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 It's hard to
Whoa.
access that. Yeah.
It really is. And I think too, the best thing with the workshop was we're all there for the same reason. So there's no shame. Like
Yes.
having a full breakdown in public, usually people, even when I do breathwork classes, sometimes I can feel people's energy like just like holding it in. They
Yes,
don't
of
want to cry.
course.
And I'm like, this is a safe space. I give eye mask out. I play the music pretty loud so everyone can feel like they're in their own world. Because when I do it, when I did it at Unplug, it was in the dark, which I was like, great. Nobody can
Uh-huh.
see you
Yeah.
having this experience. So you're like, if the only person in there judging you is you. So you
Yes.
just gotta let it, you know.
It is interesting, like sometimes when you feel like you're gonna cry, your throat tightens up and the
Yeah.
airway does constrict, and you don't like or you start crying and you can't breathe. Like that is such an
Yeah.
interesting part that like to work through that,
Yeah. Have y'all ever done breath work?
like in acting
No.
classes and stuff.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
did some
Yeah.
acting stuff, but
Yeah. Like Alexander technique.
Yeah, or like
Doesn't
in
I think is breath work in there.
yeah, where you're like laying on the ground and like being like fill your lungs all the way to your belly, that kind of stuff. Where you're like feel it to your toes. You're like, I don't know how to fucking do
I
that.
don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. Yeah.
So cool. I am going to ask the question that I ask all of our guests, which is, what, if anything, do you believe about the paranormal?
Ooh, I guess the question is, what don't I believe?
Okay, we
Yes,
like that
cool.
beginning.
What don't I believe? I mean, I feel like I'm like ghosts are real and past lives are real, and I
Yeah.
feel like we are energetic beings having a human experience.
Mm.
And yeah, I mean, UFOs,
Yep.
yeah, those are real. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I was just in Sedona and I did an
Fun.
alien tour.
Where?
And
What?
I can
Cool.
send you, but Sedona is such a crazy place. I'm
Yes.
actually like, this is nuts. It's kind of still like red because it's kind of middle America feeling. But then there's
Mhm.
crystal shops and aura photos and every woo-woo witchy thing you can imagine. Even the woman who was doing our tour guide was like the 1% bad. Trump, I don't know. And
Well,
I was
where
like,
does she?
what?
Where does she think he falls in the percentages?
I honestly,
He's definitely not in the 99.
he's not in the
Yeah,
99.
he's a billionaire. So
Yeah. But that was what was so crazy, where I'm like, this woman is
Weird.
so like, the aliens come and talk to us and they're going to help us out. And they're our space brothers. And the only thing, though, that was super redeeming about the whole tour was she had these, what she said were $4,000, like FBI, CIA grade goggles that we were able to use and
Whoa.
I mean, ships, like see stuff, unidentified objects that we could clearly differentiate between planes.
what?
And we saw a lot of them just
Like
I was like,
what?
where are these? Yes.
What?
So when you go to Sedona, the star grade is insane. Like have you guys been to like, I mean, it's kind of like J Tree too. Like the sky is
Yes.
just so
Right.
clear. You can see the Big Dipper, the Little Dipper, Venus. You can see planets.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when we were looking through these goggles, we were just seeing like three like spacecrafts flying one way. And the
Whoa.
planes have blinking red, white, and green lights.
Uh-huh.
These did not.
Whoa.
First, I was like, and then like you see one and you're like, okay, then you take them off. You're like, wait, okay, that's the same. Everything is the same. There's no way she could be putting stuff in these. Like, you're
Right.
watching it in real time. So it's like either all of our eyes are fooling us or there are just so many spacecrafts. And Sedona is known for that. Like, it's known to
Yes.
like be one of the like top in the world places for you know, alien
Weird
activity.
shit.
Yeah, UFOs. So
You
yeah.
know, Shirley MacLaine is really into aliens and past lives and stuff. And so
Oh.
she has a place in New Mexico, and she says she sits in the hot tub and watches UFOs.
Yeah.
Shirley MacLaine. Nice,
I'm
dude.
obsessed with Shirley MacLaine.
Yeah.
She's interesting. She
Yeah.
is like one of those people who's like, I was Cleopatra. Like so many
Funny.
people. Cleopatra must have been 1,000 or 10,000 different people. And
yeah.
maybe that's possible. that 10,000 people in one person. But
Yeah.
that's so
Every I feel like everybody wants to be the one of the like, but really everybody was just working and like
Yeah,
and
just like
tail,
you were-
you know what I mean? Like you were like making swords and like hoping to eat the next week. Yeah.
wait, what was I going to say about Sedona? They have all the vortices, the vortexes there, and yeah. So wait, how did you these goggles? So they just looked different. You could just literally see something that didn't seem like
Yeah.
a plane.
It was like green, like you ever see like in the movies where
Yes.
and they like
Like
see
night vision.
night
or
vision.
whatever.
Yeah, like night vision green.
Yes.
Yeah, I was about to say like like a military movie and you see like the shot where they can see the figures from far away.
Yes.
That's what the goggles were. And then we had like lasers where like if one of us saw something like crazy in the sky, we'd all point our laser, but we couldn't point directly at it because at one point apparently some kids like made a plane crash by pointing a laser at the pilot and he died. Yeah. So
Very
you can't
rude.
point. Very rude, right?
What?
Very
So now
bad.
none of us can play.
Come on, you guys. Dang
Right.
it.
Now
I just want to point right at them.
I'm from the woods, and we used to have a game where we would like we call it Spotlight, and it was
Yeah.
my sister's friend who lived. If we were going to drive there, it would take maybe 10 minutes, but it wasn't actually that far. It was just like rural, so the roads, you couldn't get there directly, but
Yeah.
probably still like a quarter, half mile away, and we would point these like our dad's like big
The hardcore
spotlights,
one.
Yeah.
and play like kind of tag with the spotlights, and that's just like a flashlight. So I
Yeah.
can only imagine a laser pointer coming up on a plane. Like,
Crash it. We must
I
crash
know
it.
we must crash
now.
it.
oh man,
So yeah.
that's so
Yeah.
cool. And
Yes.
so you are of the belief of aliens. What about any kind of like cryptid thingies, like a
Like-
fairy or a
Like
Oh,
Bigfoot.
yeah.
yeah?
I think most things spark from truth. I don't know that we live on planet Earth with fairies, but I do believe fairies live somewhere and they're from like a certain, because like in regards to like aliens, I think that they're just like beings on different, I mean, that's what they are. They're just beings that
Yes.
exist in the
Yeah.
huge universe that we do believe and know exists.
Yeah.
So like the idea that we would be the only species on this, you know what I mean? Maybe we're the only main species, on this planet, but like
Right.
there's so many other planets where I'm like, oh yeah, of course fairies are existing somewhere. And a lot of them I think are higher vibrational. So they can like come and bounce into our reality and
Yeah.
then go back to theirs. Like
Cool.
even like with how close the aliens were flying and at the speeds, like there was like a cluster at one point. We were like, can they even be that close? But they can do whatever they want because
Right.
they know how to work it. They know how to do it. We can't do that with planes here. We
No.
die.
Oh yeah, that happens right now constantly. Where
I know.
Right now, every other day.
yeah,
Every other day.
planes got to stay away from each other. You know what's just funny, as you were talking about that, it made me think that like of us, like we always think of humans as like the intelligent life or like the most intelligent life forms on
Yeah.
Earth, and that's very debatable, I think, right? But like,
Yeah.
but when we think of alien planets, like we think of a race of aliens, but like they probably have a bunch of versions of other shit
Yeah.
too, like other
'Cause
animals.
We do.
Yes. Like,
Yeah.
what if the UFOs we're seeing are actually just like their versions of pets?
Fun.
Just like they're like, yeah, we let them roam. They're like an outdoor
Yeah, we
cat.
just let him play fetch or whatever.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Aliens are just outdoor cats.
Hey, I like that.
I do like that.
Bigfoot's just like
That's
somebody's pet and just like I went on a walk on Earth
Or
or
it's
in
like
this dimension and I'm out.
yeah, like it's their version of like a bear in the woods. It's like that's their Bigfoot, but they're so much smarter than us because it's a much more intelligent planet that even the animals have the ability to like. I don't know why they would walk upright. I don't know if there's any need to do that unless your gravity is just like ours. But
Oh yeah.
But who knows? Like, who knows with all this stuff? We're just thinking that's the version of a human. It's like their it's like, no, could be anything.
Yeah. And I think also too, that's why they put so much fear around it. Like they're going to kill us and hurt us because they know that like, that's not really what they're doing. Like I feel like we're just programmed to be ready for war and fighting and danger and like that everything is bad. And I think they're beyond that. Like if they had lifetimes where that was the norm, they wouldn't be able to just like fly quickly through the sky and bounce on our planet and then bounce out without us
if they were wasting time just
they were
fighting
like
each other.
Like they're not even in like our time space reality at all.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, like we're total patriarchy. This whole earth is like run by the patriarchy, and so we only know that version of moving through the world. That like you have to. There's a hierarchy. There's control. There's war. There's owning like areas.
They like rely on fear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think they're doing just fine, and I don't think they're. Even if they do come to our planet, like, I don't think it's to start war and kill us. Like every movie made about aliens it's like the aliens are here to kill us and us Americans, we're good old Americans.
We'll stop them.
Honestly, I feel like they would need so much more information about why they need to kill us. Because they might need to. But
they might have to.
I think they need to talk to a few of us before they really figure that out.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, you'll get there, but have a conversation before you make up your mind.
You will want to kill us, but let's just slow it down a little bit.
Yes.
So you were saying that you had an experience during a breathwork session.
Yes. Yeah. So it was so basically the first part of breath work is the breathing. And then when you're just sitting there is kind of when you feel like you're meditating or floating. And this was probably the third or the fourth day. And this is the only time I've had a breathwork experience where I feel like presence in that way. Because even when I do drugs, like psychedelics, like shrooms, I more so see colors and feel inner, like, but I don't see my ancestors necessarily.
Right.
But yeah, this day they were there. It was like I could feel them there, like hugging me. It was, it was very warm. It wasn't scary. It was really nice.
Yeah.
But that wasn't like, I don't even know if that was, I don't know what that was, like it didn't feel like necessarily ghost. I had like ghost ancestors visit me in a dream.
Whoa.
Which,
Like, tell us, like, wow.
Yeah. So my Aunt Lizzie passed away, I would think in like 2015 or 16. And she was like kind of my closest aunt, not kind of, she was my closest aunt. And at least on my dad's side. And I had a dream. I was on vacation in Turkey, and during the dream she was there, and I felt like I was at a council, and I was like, interesting. Woke up, forget about the dream, whatever, go about my like vacation day. Like, all right, let's get through the day. Go to sleep, have another dream with her. And she's trying to tell me to do something. And every part of me in my dream / person was like, what are you asking? Like, I don't understand. And then it was like a family meeting of some sort. But I could so clearly feel and see her in this dream.
Yes.
And I'm like, what is Aunt Lizzie? So I woke up and then went to breakfast. And this time I told my best friend, I was like, hey, my aunt came to me in a dream, and she came to me in a dream yesterday, and I kind of forgot about it / brushed it off. And then it came again. and she wants me to do something. And then my best friend was like, yeah, maybe she wants you to do something. And I was like, well, what would she want me to fucking do? I don't know.
No.
Party
So
in Turkey?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
that.
so you were visiting Turkey, not Turkey in the dream.
yeah, no, I wasn't a turkey.
No. I just meant like that you weren't in the dream visiting Turkey in in your
Oh.
real life.
In my real life, I was, yes, on vacation in Turkey. So like I just wasn't in my normal home. I was sleeping in a hotel.
Right.
So like maybe that like opened me up to more, I don't know, like being accessible. But also too, I feel like of my family, I'm the most woo-woo. So if she were to probably come to anybody, it would be me.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I get back home. I learned that my father's twin sister, my father passed away as well. My father's twin sister passed away while I was on the trip at
Oh
some point,
my
and nobody had
God.
found her body. Like her body was, for just a little while, her body was in her apartment
Oh,
and hadn't been discovered yet. And then, boy, it's crazy in the moment. I was like, oh no, I'm so, like sad to hear that.
Yeah.
And I go about my day. And like a week later, I was like, oh, Lizzie, the dream.
oh my
Oh my
God.
gosh, she was trying to get
What?
me to do, that's what she wanted me to do. Like it all felt so clear. And I was like, oh my God. But I wouldn't have A to see that because I think she wanted me to
No.
probably just like help find the body so, my aunt lady could be released and her spirit,
Yes.
like it was just very yeah, crazy because it was such a vivid dream and it was like it was so much so because usually you wake up, you kind of forget if you don't write it down right
Yes.
away. I did not write this dream down. I woke up, went to breakfast, kind of forgot the first day. Second day, it
Yep.
was even harder in my conscious that I was like, she's telling me to do something. I didn't even write this down. I just came downstairs like for breakfast and it's still on my mind because
Yep.
I know I'm supposed to listen to her, but I don't know I don't know. I'm not a dream interpreter slash I had never had this happen. So I was
Yeah.
like, and then I was like, am I crazy? Maybe it was just a dream. And
Yeah.
then
Right.
when I found out about my aunt Lady, my father's twin sister who had just passed, I was like, oh my goodness. But it took me a whole week for it to even click. I was just like
Yeah.
doing something like maybe washing dishes and was like, oh shit, that was it. That was the thing. That's the
Whoa. And the
connection.
like the family council meeting or
Yeah.
whatever going on is like that makes sense. Like
Yes.
if
And
your
I was
dad
like,
was there, like everybody's like, okay, we need
yes.
Shakira to figure this out
Sitting
because
around the
nobody
table.
else is.
Hmm. And
Wow.
yeah, my aunt had like such a bouncy energy in her like human body. So like
Yes.
whenever I feel like I think she just has like a strong presence. So of course I would
Yes.
feel her come through in the dream the strongest, trying to tell me what to do. And she was like, that kind of auntie to,
Yes.
organize and love to talk and, just
Cute.
yeah.
And to have that feel,
Yeah.
to like
Yeah.
have that feeling stay with you where it's like that is a total visitation
That's a total
versus just a
visitation.
dream. Like,
Yeah.
Hmm. Right?
That's so,
whoa.
I mean, it's like, it's almost, it makes me think too that like the council was sort of like, all right, there's a new person coming in too. Like maybe, I
Yes.
mean, because you weren't gonna, they surely must know that you're in Turkey, so you weren't gonna find,
Yes. Yeah.
But maybe it was like their way of being like, okay, we're adding someone to the club over here
Hmm.
Yeah.
on this
Yeah.
side. A new
Yeah.
member. Wow, that's
Yeah. Even with the breathwork thing, it's funny. The day my grandmother passed away, I didn't know she had passed. But I was staying in this
Oh.
hotel and we were about to start the breathwork thing. I woke up at 6:30 in the morning, 6 in the morning. I don't do that. My body doesn't naturally
No.
do that, but I just couldn't sleep. And then I was like, something's like, I was just like, oh, I feel so heavy. You're okay. Yeah, it's fine, whatever. And then I went outside and sat and listened to a meditation next to a tree in the cold because it was in Portland or in Oregon. So it was like pretty crisp outside and I had this jacket on and my nose is cold and I'm just like, I can't sleep and I feel weird. And then I go back inside and then I get the call and I was like,
Oh,
oh,
that's
yeah.
why.
oh
That's why.
wow.
And I mean, like, I don't always know exactly what, but I'll have like a feeling of like something's off. And
Yeah.
my grandmother had a what's it called? Like a little thing, a keychain. Yeah, that's what it's called, a keychain.
Holds keys.
It does
It's
the
got a little
thing. It's
chain.
got a little
Oh.
chain and like a heart. She had a heart keychain, and when I was home last time, I took it and had it in my bag, and I just had happened to pack it.
Oh
I knew
wow.
she was sick, but I didn't think she. The thing is, my
Yeah.
grandmother, her nickname is Big Bad Barbara.
Oh,
So in my mind, I'm like, this woman is living forever. Like
Yeah.
nothing's taking this woman out. But yeah.
Have you do you has it been your whole life where you kind of have these little moments and like these feelings and stuff?
Yeah.
Because yeah,
Yeah.
you
And
got
what about
something going
yeah.
on, dude.
Well, with my current apartment, it's funny. I talk about this on the episode with Oscar as well. Uh, I was like, when I first moved in, I was like, I think there's a ghost in here. And then Oscar came over and was like, I think there's a ghost in here. Yeah.
Whoa!
And this other girl came over and she was like, Kiba, it's something in your house. Like the energy is off. She's British.
Oh, is it London?
Yeah. Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
wait. So I happen to know the area you live. I won't say it, but
Mhm.
this area that you live. I've heard a lot of stories about hauntings and energy there.
Yeah. It
Ooh.
makes sense. It's like, old Hollywood
Uh
energy.
huh.
Yeah.
But the guy who lived at my apartment before me passed away in the apartment.
Is that
And
who you think the ghost
I think,
is?
I think, yeah, but he's gone, I think, or he's chill now. I kind of had to be like, hey, brother, you got to go.
Was it? Was he right
Leave me
before
alone.
you?
Leave me alone. He was right before me. So I got a
Ah.
crazy deal when I moved in. They didn't even tell me. They didn't even tell me what happened. But like I was moving in I mean, I guess I can overshare a little. I got like a 2 bedroom for less than $2,000, which
Dude.
in LA,
That's
Great.
like
incredible.
incredible.
Crazy.
You
Yeah.
have to take
Crazy.
it no matter how many
Yeah. So I
ghosts.
was like,
And like I said,
We'll
I know
work
the
with it.
area, so it's
Yeah.
that's a good deal. It's a great
It's a
deal.
good
Yeah.
area. It's, I've got my parking space. I got,
Woo.
2 rooms,
Yes.
2 bathrooms.
Was this a COVID deal? Like, was it?
No, I moved in 2018, the end of
Oh,
2018.
okay.
Yeah, so
Nice.
I was looking at the studio here, and
Ah.
then the guy who was showing me, he was like, "You might want to check out the 2 bedroom. It's a crazy deal. It's a great unit." And then I was like, "What? How much more? I'll figure it out."
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
when you say that, like you felt the presence there, like what sort of things were happening?
I guess like you feel like there's a shadow, and then I would open my bedroom door and I'd be like, is somebody standing outside of the door? Like I see a shadow, or like it would be like cold. Suddenly it'd be cold. Or yeah, it just felt like this drear,
Yes.
it like feels overcast. It feels like something is like kind of near you or on you. And I don't know that. I
Ah.
don't think he was like intentionally trying to be scary. I don't know if he just realized, maybe he didn't realize he was a ghost yet, or
Right.
so then I was just like, hey, any spirits here, you are no longer welcome. I know I get nervous even saying it.
Yeah, right.
So
I just
he's
keep
like,
looking behind you, being
Yeah,
like,
like,
that door is gonna
Oh,
swing
there's
open.
a-
swing open.
There's a
It would be,
ghost
but it
cat.
would be stuff like something would be moved and something's like slight stuff.
Ah.
Enough so that even friends, like the friends who are
Yeah.
like kind of intuitive to the energy was like, did I just see something or did I just feel something? Why is it suddenly
Wow.
cold in this one spot?
Whoa.
And I like put out flowers and then I
Oh.
burned sage. I was like, you're resting outside now. You gotta go. I like
Yes.
literally looked up a whole spell to like get a spirit out of the house. And
That's good.
I feel like it
Awesome.
shifted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
no more kind of shadowy
yeah.
feelings or heaviness.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa.
So you do spells though? Are you? Yeah. Well, I mean, the name of
Ooh.
your show is "I'm Kind of That Witch." So
Yeah.
what?
Well,
Yeah. What are
it's
you
funny.
into?
I said I was a witch, and I'm like a modern witch. Like I like astrology and crystals. Like I'm not like a Wiccan witch where I practice regularly, but I do have this is my little altar right here.
Oh,
So I
Nice.
pull my tarots, and I have like manifestation cards, and I pull yeah, like just different cards and do that kind of and spells. I do have a spell book. I've only used it like twice where I was like, oh, let me try to bring this in. But I feel like
Right.
because we are energy,
Yes.
whatever we put our energy towards, it's going to reciprocate that. Like it's just going to
Yes.
keep, you know? So if I put my energy and believe in a spell and I'm not, it's not like hurting anyone, I feel like, why not? It's like a prayer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A prayer is
Or
the
like
same
a
thing.
vision board or something.
Yeah,
where it's
vision
just kinda
board.
Like, yeah, great.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just put it
Yeah.
out there and see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have
Yeah.
my little, I mean, being from the South too, I don't know if you have this in your family, but a lot of superstitions anyway. And I mean, a lot of cultures are superstitious, but like in the South, it's like my mom would be like, "Oh, you want to cut your hair when there's a full moon because it makes it grow healthier," like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I have my little like rituals that I do kind of monthly for things,
Yeah. I started to get more into it. I feel like as an adult, my family's so Christian. My mom is very Christian. So anything that is, I mean, anything is the devil, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? So growing up, it was always like, okay, I gotta hide these things or like,
Yes.
you know, she's opened up a little more as time has gone on because like it's 2025, girly.
Yeah.
We gotta grow a little bit, even if it's just a hair.
I feel like my mom thinks any kind of divination, psychics, mediums, like tarot, that's all like bad.
Yeah. I've seen mediums and no, not mediums, psychics. I do want to see a medium like you know, like a good one. I feel like I just don't want to see any that's and not get got, but like I feel like only a handful of really strong mediums who can like tap into people who are really past.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
Yes.
yeah.
And then like
Yeah.
I think of it like also like therapists. Like there's a lot of people who are studied and understand psychology, but not everyone's gonna really like get you.
Yeah.
And so who's to say that like the medium's not coming in with their own stuff and like having a hard time? It's just like anyone like making an assessment of a person.
Yep.
Like some people are bad judges of character. Some people are great. And why wouldn't it be the same with a psychic or a medium where you're like, oh, you're projecting or you're seeing.
Yes.
You know.
I feel that way even with astrologers.
Yes.
Like I had an astrologer give me a reading and I was like, well, you clearly hate Virgos. Like your ex was a Virgo and
totally.
yeah, I'm like the way you talk about like how analytical and shitty we are. I'm like, yeah, I know we're shitty, but every sign has shitty and good stuff too.
Yeah.
That is
Yes,
not
come
what I
on.
think of with Virgos because Nicole is one. So I'm like, that's not Nicole Byer is not. I mean, granted, there are parts of her personality that I'm like, yeah, that's where you can see that element. But like, I'm like, the Virgos are just kind of like, you're not swaying them. They're not influenceable. That's what I think. Like they're
We're earth signs. We're grounded and you know, we stand pretty 10 toes down on something if it's like real and like we're ruled by Mercury, but like a Gemini ruled by Mercury is an air sign. So I mean, no shade, no tea. Like
That's Betsy right there.
bouncy.
I'm a Gemini.
Yeah, we love it. We love it. But it is a little, you know, we get Jekyll and Hyde sometimes.
Yeah.
It's funny because like
fun.
I have like a whole area of the chart that I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I don't know
Oh.
the Pisces, Aries, like those Aquarius. Those are none of those
None of
people
them.
are in my life in any close way.
Oh, that's funny. Well,
Yeah.
like
Whoa.
it's funny too because it's kind of like what energy mirrors yours. Wait, what are you again?
Sagittarius,
Oh, Sagittarius. That's great.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
sun rising, and then Gemini moon.
Oh, that's fun. Okay, so this makes sense why y'all are like
Yeah,
able
we're
to-
sister signs. Yeah.
Yeah. Your sister signs and your moon matches your sun sign.
Do you know
That's always a good sign.
Corinne Wells?
Yes.
We have-
I had her. I've recorded one with her too.
We have like
She's
this.
great.
Our big three are the same.
Oh my goodness. Is she
think-
double Sag?
I think so. And then Gemini
Yeah.
moon, I think like, or it's like we at least have two of the three that are the same. And I was
Yeah.
like, it's so funny because we really present differently.
Yeah, but still like the funness of
Yes.
it.
I mean, but
Yeah.
because I always think of her, I'm like, she's so much more measured than I am.
Yeah. Oh, that is interesting. No, she has Virgo in her chart too, I think.
Yeah,
Her
yeah.
top three.
Maybe
But I think
that's
she has
what. You know
Sagittarius,
what?
Gemini, and Virgo
That's
something.
what it is. It's like our
Yes.
our sun and our moon are the same. That's what it is.
Okay.
Telling all of our business on here. But it was just like the first time we had like a conversation, I was like, that's crazy.
This is.
And then her brother lives in my hometown, which is also crazy because it's
Tune
such
it.
a small
Tune
place
it.
that no one lives, you know.
Wow.
But yeah, I'm like, yeah, I have a blind spot for that quarter. It's like a literal quarter though of the year that I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, I don't know those people very well.
Yeah.
I know.
I
It's
don't
funny
know
because I
anything.
like, the more I get into it, the more I'm like, okay, what placement is this? Like, what's your Mars? What's your, like, what house is it in? Because that kind of starts to color, because it's a full human. Like, we're not all like, one specific thing.
Right.
We have elements of all of it. And then, like, with like every planet, different things are represented. Like Mercury is communication. So like I'll be like, we
Right.
get each other, but for whatever reason, we can't talk to each other right. Like we are missing each other. And it might be like
Yeah.
we just have different Mercuries, like opposing Mercuries. So like my brother is in Aries and like I'm a Virgo sun and a Virgo Mercury and he's an Aries Mercury. And like Aries, our fire sign Virgo, like I talk to him in a very like what I feel is like a human way. He talks to me like a toddler. So
Ah, is he an older brother?
That's so
He is an older brother.
Well, that's
interesting.
part of it too.
But I do love all the signs. I have people who have placements in all of them, I think. But sometimes like I feel like Aquarius is new to me. I just suddenly started being like, wait, you're Aquarius rising? Whoa, I don't know any. I don't understand Aquariuses at all.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I'm like, oh, you're
Yeah.
new to me. It's a
This
new,
is
yeah.
new. What is this energy?
Yeah.
Huh, okay. Yeah.
So you've seen some psychics. Have you had any like interesting experiences? Like, how have you felt that like, oh, this person was like good.
Yeah.
This was real. This hit home.
Yeah. So there's this other podcast I listen to called Spirit Speakers, and they're two mediums, and they talk about actually like experiencing like ETs and
Ooh.
experiencing, yeah,
Whoa.
their past lives and the sessions they do. They don't expose anyone by name or anything, but they'll say, yeah, I had a client and this thing happened, and they keep it vague enough where the people don't mind. But I listened to this podcast for a while and I was like, I want to get a reading by Jude. And I got on her
Cool.
wait list. I was on the wait list for like 9 months.
Whoa.
And then, yeah. And then suddenly it came up and I was like, oh my God, I've been waiting a whole year for this. And it was great. I mean, she really read like the chakras, which was so interesting because that's not what I expected. I didn't know what I was going to get, honestly. I've had other mediums kind of like bounce around. One girlie at there's like a shop on like right next to Spitz
Yes.
on the east side.
Yes, I
Yes.
know where.
Wait,
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
is it? Something Emporium.
Yes. Not conscious. But
Mm.
yeah, there's a little shop over there and I get crystals. So I did a reading there and it was fine. I didn't feel like she said enough stuff where I was like fully sold.
Right.
But I mean,
And they
she
had
did
like a rotating crew there too. I think.
exactly.
Yeah.
But I had a friend who said she had a powerful reading by that same woman. So I was like, maybe I don't have anything major that she needs to. There is one thing that came up that I was like, okay, great, I'll take it.
Yeah, thank you.
Like work wise, she was like, I see a job coming up. She's like, I see you on the red carpet. I said, ooh, okay, yay.
Get me there.
Fun.
Be there. And I booked around that time, which I was like, maybe.
Cool. Yeah.
Maybe. And she saw my cats. So she did see a few things. She was like, you have two cats, huh? They're bouncing
Cute.
around you, protecting you. And I was
Aw.
like, oh, and they are all the time.
Cute.
But Jude, hers was chakras, which she like would tell me to be quiet, kind of. She's like, okay, I'm gonna focus in. Because I
Rude.
wanted to like, I thought we were about to like kiki and chat.
Yeah, right.
I was like, oh, I'm finally gonna talk to you. She's like, hey, mm-mm.
No, no.
Let me read the room. And we were on Zoom. She's in Hawaii. And I mean, she read me like a book. She was great.
Wow.
She was really good. She like went down the chakras and she was like, this chakra is very open. This is this. The reason this one is blocked, like you're blocking this because of this, and you're not trusting yourself in these areas, which is like keeping you, da, 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 what I recommend is like you go ground, like lay with your back on the earth actually, so you can unlock this chakra, da, 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 da. Like,
Whoa.
and then yeah, it's pretty like so spot on.
Whoa.
Even yeah, it was a long one. It was like over an hour, which I
Wow.
was like, yay, I waited a year for this
Yeah,
almost.
yeah,
So
make
Good.
it
it made it a
worth
whole.
it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Um,
So yeah, she didn't see like any. I don't think we did anything about like ancestor or like ghost or ancestor type of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just kind of like you and you're in the now and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is so cool. The little times I've done it when it feels cool, it is like kind of like therapy.
Yeah.
Where you're just like,
Right?
yes, I have been dealing with this shit.
I'm like, oh, how'd you know?
that's awesome.
hmm
now, do you think you're intuitive?
I am.
I do.
Yeah, I think I am. I think also too in like I don't really know how to use it that well, but there are times where I'm like, this feels off, and then I'm like totally right about the thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Or even with someone, I'm like, I don't know if that person feels like I don't think they have your best interests type of thing.
Uh
And
huh.
then down the
Uh-huh.
line, you know.
Yeah.
But and then there are times where I'll be like, oh, I'm so open to ghosts and aliens visiting me. And as soon as they get close, I'm actually a little
Never mind.
scared.
Never mind.
Never
Never
mind,
mind.
never mind, she's good, she's good.
Like,
I
close
know
it
I
off, close
invited
it
you
off.
here.
Like,
Stop, stop,
what
stop, stop.
is there any specific time you can think of where you're like, uh-oh, I invited something in or I was too open?
Yes. There's
Oh.
two times. There was one time I was reading this like manifestation book, and like I was in a hotel. Apparently, things happen there all the time.
Hotels.
It makes
And
wait, I have just before you get into it, I
right?
just had this like in this moment, you hear so many stories about things happening in
Yeah.
hotels, and I think it's because we protect our homes.
Yes.
Like you think all the time about protection of your home, even if you aren't doing
Yes.
spells, but like we think we lock our doors, we do
Mm-hmm.
all these things
Yes,
to
it's
literally.
our space.
So like
Mm-hmm.
I could see why maybe when you're in another space that it might happen more.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And
it's
it's just because it's just
I
open
like
and it's
that.
like, you know,
And
I
it's
haven't.
coming. It's like the transient nature of hotels. Anyway, I just thought that
Yeah.
before we got,
Marcy, that's good.
That's good stuff. I
Um,
think that's, yeah.
Anyway, so
But
you're
yeah,
in a hotel.
I'm in a hotel and I'm reading this book and I'm like meditating and like, you know, inviting, I guess, energy in. Like I don't remember what my intention was, but I was very much like, I'm open for anything. And I legit saw a shadow in the like against the thing. And then I was like the wind started blowing and then I was
Oh.
like, absolutely not. I like started making noise, like turned on music and was like changing the energy. I like immediately was like freaked out. I was like, I don't know what was about to happen.
Whoa.
It felt so
Oh.
strong. And I think too, because like the meditation was like abundance, love, peace, joy. And I wasn't like protected or anything. I was just kind of like, oh, whatever. And that's
Yeah.
probably why it was so easy for me to like feel energy because I had no blocks. I feel like
Right.
you know,
Oh.
whenever you're like trying to make something happen is when nothing happens. And then when you're just kind
Yes.
of like, yeah, I'm just going with the flow. And then things just like flow to
Just
you. And you're like,
opening up and a thing's
Yep.
just like, hell yeah, we're
Hell
coming
yeah, I've been
in.
waiting.
Taking advantage. Absolutely.
Yes.
Yep. Yep. So
Oh,
yeah, that time.
that's
And
so
then
scary.
I know I had a time where I was open to aliens. And this all could be like sleepiness or, you know, sometimes it's trying to figure out what's real and what's fake. But I
Yeah.
will say, there was like a few days where I was very specific. I watched like a alien movie and I was like, okay, if I get abducted, like I don't want you to like probe me. I don't want any pain. I am open to you being here in presence. It's like, because this girl was like, you just have to tell them and be very clear on what you're okay with and what you're comfortable with.
Yes.
Wow.
Then I like saw like the lighting on the in the bathroom on the door was like it looked like it was almost like words like kind of like waved on yes. And I went to use the bathroom in the middle of the night and then I
No.
like turned the light on in the room and then I turned it off and it wasn't the exact same but it was still like something like so it looked like words and
Yes.
it was like light though. And then I'm like looking to be like, where the fuck is the light coming from?
Yes.
And then I like ran out the bathroom. I was so scared to use the bathroom again in the middle of the night.
Oh,
And then-
that's devastating.
I know.
When
Now I
you're
gotta
scared
hold
to use
it.
the bathroom is such a bummer.
And like I get anxious, so I lock my bedroom door, the bathroom is shut, and I'm like, I can't go back in there until it's bright sunlight outside, just in case. Because I had also just been like open to this during the daytime. I like said this stuff. And then suddenly I'm seeing what feels like some sort of not, I don't understand why it looked like there were words on the thing. Like I still to this day, I'm like,
Right.
what was that? How did light get in there when I was in a dark bathroom? Like
I
what
mean-
was reflecting off of the fucking wall?
It was like, you want to communicate? Here's some
Here's
words.
some,
go.
yeah, let's do it. And immediately
Whoa.
just, like, get me out. Yeah. So every time, and I feel like I'm like, come on, Shakira, don't be scared. These things aren't scary. But then they started happening. They get scary.
It's intense.
The
It's
unknown
intense.
is scary.
The unknown is
sometimes.
scary. I don't think that I don't think aliens are evil or ghosts are inherently evil or any of those kinds of things.
Yeah.
Otherwise I wouldn't, be so open to like creating a space. But then as soon as I get close to the unknown, I'm like, whoa, this is crazy.
It's too scary.
It's scary.
Too scary.
Yeah. So if I push through and it actually happens one day, I'll let y'all know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of life ahead of us, so
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
Do you feel like the breath work has opened you up even? I mean, it must have, just from what you've told us. It seems like it's definitely like,
because I feel like it's been, for me, I feel like more, at least mental wise, like
Yeah.
I've done a lot of the stuff like ayahuasca and
you did?
I did ayahuasca and
Whoa.
oddly enough, it was hard. I will say it is hard.
Yeah.
It tastes disgusting. And I don't think I'm supposed to say that about it. I think I'm supposed to like be kind to it and treat it with love, but it was a
Yeah.
I mean,
rough taste.
people
Yeah.
don't throw up and shit themselves for no
Yeah,
reason, right?
yeah.
For hours on end. 'cause
Yeah.
It's tasty.
So it's like, it's like, ugh,
Wow.
taste. And then you start to feel like so I did 3 days in a row.
Whoa.
So crazy.
What?
So the first day I'm in Hawaii on a actual farm, like an actual farm, like sleeping in a shared room with these, like a whole little hippy dippy situation.
Whoa.
And yeah. So the first time I tried it, I remember feeling like stuff started to happen, and then I balled up like this, and I sat still because I didn't. I was like, I don't want to let this in.
Yep.
And then I was like, girlie, you came all the way to Hawaii and paid money for this. You have to let it in. You have to like let it do what it's supposed to do.
Yep.
So the next night I took 2 cups and I was doubled up where I couldn't like force myself like with that natural response of like flight or fight where you're like, I'm fighting the healing or helping or whatever. I'm fighting the drug, really. I was like, I can feel it.
Yes.
And then the second night was hard. It was like, you just like feel, at least everybody has a different experience. I think I maybe threw up, but I mostly was just like, oh, I'm a human being.
Oh my God.
Why did I do this?
Why did it come here?
And to Earth, not Hawaii.
Yes. Yeah, not Hawaii, to Earth. Why am I on planet Earth? It's so hard. I feel so many feelings. And I see light and colors, but they're dark. And I feel like I'm in a kaleidoscope that's sucking me down a drain.
Whoa.
Like it was just like all of that second day. And then the third day was great. It was like a good trip.
Wow.
You had to work. You had to work through it. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to work through it. I did want to see ancestors, though. I will say I was kind of disappointed no one came to visit me because I was like, I came to a space where I feel comfortable with ghosts popping off, and no ghosts are here.
I did it 3 times.
3
And they're
times.
not showing up.
You guys had plenty of opportunities. I told you I wanted to see ya.
That's a wild progression of like, but makes sense of like blocking yourself off, but then having like a really intense trip.
Yeah.
That's like pretty hardcore. And then for you to be like, no, I want to do it again is so cool to where it is like, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like,
where
all
you
right.
truly earned it.
Mm-hmm. It was.
Whoa.
Everyone has such different experiences with it too.
Yeah. I always recommend. I've done it once, but like through that experience, I'm like, I don't think one day of it is at least 2 days because that first day, you just might not get there. You might not tap into anything and you'll be like, that was stupid and it didn't do anything. And it's like, yeah, your body like couldn't get there that day. The second day, maybe it will. Like I had a different experience all 3 days. So, and if I were to like had only done the first day where I literally, my body and my mind, really my mind, your mind is so powerful. Your mind can stop anything. I was like, my mind is stopping these drugs because I can feel them trying to like shift me probably for the better. And I don't want to change right now. I just decided I came all the way here to change and grow, and I don't want to anymore.
Right.
And that was like, I didn't mean to fight so hard, but it was just my natural reaction was like, I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah. No. I got close enough. This is all right.
I'm starting to feel stuff that's harder than I thought. So I like, telling my mind to like, okay, you're not, just stop listening to this chanting. Don't focus and just chill. You're fine. just chill.
Yeah, like slow down. Yeah.
Yeah. So
whoa.
But breath work, I feel like, is also a different experience. It takes you on a trip, which I love. I mean, it's free.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
I mean, or like a class is cheap. So compared to like going to Hawaii and doing ayahuasca, I mean, breath work every day.
In this economy, absolutely.
Absolutely. So, yeah.
Out of curiosity, what island were you on?
I was on not the big island. What's the main, I mean, the more family-centric one. I wasn't in Oahu. I wasn't.
So Hawaii then, like the big
Hawaii.
island.
Yeah. I was on Hawaii, the big island.
Okay, yeah.
Cool.
Hawaii. Yeah. Where have you been?
I've been to Oahu, even though I know I'm pronouncing that wrong, Kauai and Maui.
See, I haven't been to Maui yet. I've been to
Maui only.
Oh,
cool.
Isn't it amazing?
Maui's one of my favorite places in the entire world. I mean, love the other ones
it's
too.
Magical.
Yeah,
but
like
it's something about the terrain there. They just kind of
the air shifts and like life just feels good. Like it feels so good to be in Hawaii. Like
as soon as like
it's my favorite. It's one of my favorite
places. Plane.
Yes.
You're just like,
whoa. Yeah.
Where am I? And this is awesome.
Yeah.
Like, it's so magical.
Right?
Yeah.
My like hair quality was softer when I first went to Hawaii. My mom was like, your hair is soft. And I was like, water. Just swimming in I'm Hawaiian now.
I'm just perfect, baby. I can't help it.
It was, every time I think of Hawaii, I'm like, I could get lost there. I could live there.
Yeah.
It's really magical. It's a very special place. We shouldn't have taken it from anyone. It's not
I
fair.
know.
It's very
we really
bad.
shouldn't.
It's
Very
so
bad.
weird
Yeah.
that is part of the you go there and you're like,
It's so far away.
This isn't
This isn't ours.
This is not for
like,
us.
This isn't the
What's crazy
United
too is when
States.
like with the colonizing of it all is like 1950s. Like my grandmother was already in elementary school and then Hawaii became a state. Like it was.
I mean, even
It wasn't that long.
Alaska, it's like, like, what?
It's like attached to Canada.
Yeah,
I mean,
what are we doing?
Which
I mean, the whole 51st state. What? It's too
I
big.
know.
One, it's too big to be a state. Dumb.
It's silly.
Too big to be one state. But yeah, it's just like, this doesn't feel right that it's ours.
I hate that they take good things because like it could have just been good and been like close and we could have just been kind and supportive and Hawaiians would let us visit, but we like have pillaged in a way that's so ruthless. And
Hotels.
I'm like, well,
It's like, I want to go there, but I would go there less to make to so that someone else could actually have a home.
that part.
Yeah.
It's not like LA. Like, fucking visit LA, whatever. You're not ruining anything here. I mean, you know what? I'm saying that, but it's native land too. So.
Yeah. I literally was thinking like, well,
Everything is.
I said it and then was like, never mind. I'm wrong.
Let me tell you.
Have you ever been out to Joshua Tree and like hiked the park there?
I have. I went for my birthday 2 years ago now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And that's a place too where it's like, oh, people came here and fucked it up.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it wasn't like there's a hike called the Hidden Valley hike, and it used to be like a lush, like green place, and then they brought cattle in and it overgrazed, and so the plants never grew back, and then then they planted other things, and then that's how fires, like that's what happens in LA is they planted non-native plants, and then that's why we have so many fires.
Oh, no.
Because the original like what is it?
Yeah.
Whatever foliage or whatever, like was you like it was
prepared for.
Yeah. So it's like, oh guys, we can't just be going in willy-nilly doing these things.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair though, I'm like, I wasn't really, my ancestors weren't doing that.
That's fair.
Yeah,
You're like, it wasn't me.
That's
To be fair, my ancestors,
absolutely fair.
I mean, we were still in Jim Crow when we took Hawaii. So Martin
Yeah.
Luther King was fighting for,
That not
I mean, I didn't even come here. I'm part of the Atlantic slave trade, my
Yeah.
ancestors. So I didn't come take America, but I am here on stolen land now, and I do recognize that.
look,
But
you got put here.
and I'm like, I don't even have a country to go back to. I don't have no African passport or citizenship. But technically, I could, try to figure that out. But because I am on native land as well. But I'm like, well, my ancestors just got bought here.
yeah,
Bought and brought.
Yeah.
brought and brought.
Yeah, it's so
Oh my god,
it is really crazy though. They were like, we did the weirdest shit. People were like, hey guys, I got some crazy fucking ideas. I'm in
Right?
charge of everything, and let's see what happens. Like, that's crazy. That's why.
Confident. The confidence, though.
But it's like full circle what we were talking about. That's why people believe aliens would do the same to us. It's because that
Yeah.
was the
Yes.
instinct here.
Yep.
Yes, and aliens have been watching, being like, "What the fuck are they doing down there?
Yeah.
What
Like,
is
what is
this?
going on?
I mean-
right now, it feels like we're in a twilight. I mean, it's been bad for a while, like the fascism, but like now you turn it on, you be like, what?
What is it?
Like, what?
You know what though? Nature is so cruel, and we're a part of it. But you know how everyone's watching the bald eagles hatch their eaglets right now in Big
Yeah.
Bear.
Oh, yeah.
And my friends
I didn't know that.
there's live streams in Big Bear. These two eagles
Oh.
have had 3 eaglets, and one of them is trying to kill the other 2 currently. Though, as of recording this, it's
One of the babies is trying to kill
and
another baby.
you can see it. It's like really trying to kill them.
Oh no!
And I was like, see, this is why I didn't want to watch, because I don't want to get involved, because I know how they are.
don't want
and
to get attached.
yeah, and it's like, well, stop trying to peck out its eyes, mean little baby. And this is a 2-day-old baby. Like,
Oh, no.
Yeah,
I had hamsters growing up. Did you know they're cannibalistic?
Yeah.
So
I mean-
sugar ate spice is what happened when I was a kid. I remember coming down to the cage and I was like, ah! And at this point they were in the basement and it was child neglect. I mean, hamster neglect at this point. I was taking care of them, but I was like 11 and shitty at taking care of an animal. And my mom didn't like the smell. So she made me put it in the basement. So when I would go
Out of
in the
sight,
basement,
out of mind.
Yep. So I think I forgot to feed them for like a day or two.
well, Sugar
Sugar
said,
Ate spice.
Sugar was already bigger and like bullyish. Sugar was in a little ball and like escaped once and would be running around the house. And I was always trying to get Sugar back. And I finally got Sugar. She bit my hand and I put her back in the cage.
Sugar was a
She
mess.
pissed. She was a mess. But that was the beginning of my understanding of like, wow,
nature's cruel.
nature's
That
cruel.
is really a big thing of like, oh my god.
Yeah. Like,
So that's what death is.
yep.
Okay.
Yeah. And then my mom and her like psychosis said no cannibalism in this house. Grabbed Sugar out the cage, went to the bathroom sink, pulled the drain up, turned on scalding hot water and threw her in it. And she was running up the side until she like basically
Oh,
burned to death and then
my
slid down
God.
and drowned. And I remember just being like, and then she was like, throw her in the toilet, flush it.
Holy shit, dude.
Yes.
Oh my
We just sat
God.
there and watched her like burn to death and drown at the same time. And
I
from
guess she
how hot
was,
the water was.
your mom believes in corporal punishment.
In
Yeah.
corporal punishment.
Yeah.
Oh
The
my
death penalty
God.
is still alive and well in our
Oh
because that
no.
hamster got the death
No
penalty.
cannibalism.
And it wasn't even like inhumane death penalty. It was like humane death penalty. It was
Yeah.
like the most inhumane way we could kill this hamster. You know what I'm gonna do? Drown them and burn them at the same time.
Damn.
Oh
Don't
my
mess with your
God.
mom. Don't mess with your mom.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's wild.
That is so wild.
Insane. I think back and I'm like,
Just as a little kid, just being like,
okay.
what?
Yeah.
Okay,
And then
Mom.
then flushing the dead hamster down the toilet. I was like, never again we'll get hamsters. I'm done with
Yeah.
hamsters
We learned a
now.
lesson.
We learned a lesson. Not
None
in
of
this
those.
household.
None
No.
of those animals for us.
No.
Do you have time to
Oh, yeah.
listen to a listener story with us?
Oh, I would love to.
All right, I'm going to pull one up.
Hi, Betsy and Marcy. This is Sierra. I think I sent this in like several years ago. I think I sent you guys a memo about this. And I've been searching through the podcast queue and everything, and I don't think I see an episode where y'all read it. Anyway, maybe it's not exactly supernatural and paranormal, but it is a little bit psychic animal communication. So I wanted to tell you guys about, I got over my fear of arachnophobia by pretty much speaking to spiders, letting them speak to me. The first time I was doing a little therapy work and a spider came up, and I realized that it gave me the same trauma feeling. And so then over the course of years, this was a couple years later, I was at my girlfriend's house having, issues, and a spider is looking at me from the ceiling, and I'm laying in the bed right underneath it. And I'm terrified at first, and I get up and sort of stand up on the side of the bed. And the spider comes down a little bit on the web and stops at a point. And then it speaks to me. And then it comes down a little bit more on the web once I feel like I've received the message from the first part. Stops, speaks to me again. Once I understand what it said that time, moves down the last third of its web and speaks to me one more time. And then I call my girlfriend to please come into the room and get the spider out because she could. At this point, I am sobbing. She doesn't know what's going on. But the spider then comes right down onto the pillow, easy breezy, and walks right up to my girlfriend's little paper outstretched in her hand. And now me and spiders are super chill. And I've done a lot of trauma recovery, and I don't have a phobia of spiders anymore. I'm going to tell you guys that hope is out there. Listen to your gut. Listen to yourself. Your body sends you messages all the time. Love yourself. Have compassion. You are never done until you're done. And even then, you're not done. So there's always more to learn and more to love. Peace out. Thanks, Betsy and Marcy.
Whoa.
Wowzers.
A spider communication.
Also,
like
that person should be like, I don't know, a positive speaker, like a motivational
yes.
speaker. Because the end was like, don't give up on yourself, believe in yourself. And I
Every
was like,
sentence I was like, that's good.
this is
I
good.
remember that.
Okay.
Oh,
I feel
that's
good. Oh my gosh. A spider communication, though, is wow.
I also think in these times it's really important to be like, things are crazy, but things have been crazy before, and we got past it. I was like, a TikTok that was like, talking about like a lot of disillusioned youth, and that like we have to remind them that like things come after this. Like,
Yeah.
There is more to this.
Yeah.
And I love that spider, like,
Yeah.
like working through trauma.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's so nice.
We're so scared of spiders. Maybe
know we
that's
are.
part of it too.
But have you ever seen one of those Australian spiders?
I mean, there's so many. There's so many.
Whenever I see those videos, I'm like,
No.
there's no, I don't know. I couldn't, I'm
No.
sure it's harmless. Otherwise,
Well,
everybody, but
They're
I don't
not
know.
all. They're not all.
Not all.
harmless.
They're not all harmless.
No.
Oh, some will eat you right up.
Yep.
I don't need to go near that. I don't need to be walking to my car and having to be like, is there a giant nasty spider
Under the door
underneath
handle.
Yes.
Yes.
Ew.
Oh, God. Yeah.
You know what? I'm my cat Honey's spider. I'm the thing. She's like, look, it's okay that you exist, but I don't want you to touch me. I don't want you to get too
Get
close to
near
me.
Right?
You could poison me. I cannot have you biting me.
Oh, we love
I
it.
try to always like put spiders outside, but sometimes if it's too big of a surprise,
Yeah.
I will bash it.
I have to do what I can do in the moment, depending on the amount of time I have.
Yes.
Yes.
There are times you can get it outside, but there are
Yes.
times where you just have to act.
Look,
Yep.
and it's either me or the cats.
Yeah, or you, yep,
The cats are gonna I either kill you fast or the cats are gonna hunt you for a long time.
yep, and then play with you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, this has been so much fun.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. This was great.
Tell everyone where to find you, and I'm kind of that witch.
Yes, I post like clips on my Instagram at Shakira Paye and clips on TikTok at Shakira Paye. And of course, I'm kind of that witch on all of wherever you listen to podcasts or watch, because we do the video release
You on YouTube too?
On YouTube, yep.
Nice.
On YouTube, which
Yes.
is a whole different little network I've learned.
Yeah,
Right?
I have not dipped my toe into that in
Yeah.
any way, shape, or form.
I haven't checked anything because I posted 2 episodes and I'm like, all right, I've done it.
Yeah,
I've done the
that's all.
work.
All right, that's it.
That's it.
It's a lot of work uploading stuff too.
Yeah, and making sure it's like not messed up and you did it right, and like everything has all the details and you tagged everybody.
Oh,
Yeah.
you can't imagine what
I
we
know.
go through, guys.
So hard.
Shakira, thank you so much. This was so much
Yeah,
fun.
thank you.
Yes. All right. Woo.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for listening to A Funny Feeling.
If you have a paranormal experience that you would like to share, please send us a voice memo, or you can email us just a letter at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com. I'm Marcy.
I'm Betsy, and don't shit your pants.
That was a HeadGum podcast.